Then I watched, helpless, as she suddenly realized what I had done. No, you faked it, didn't you? She said. I shrank back. Sam looked questioningly at me. What? That's not true, right? I said nothing. It was over. The game was up. What? That's crazy, a voice called. Jerk, someone else yelled. I scowled, turning on Sam. You cheated on me with Hannah? Sam's eyes widened. What? How did you... Ha! So that's why you revealed yourself. Hannah laughed. You heard me. Well, it's true. Sam and I kissed. Sam looked at her in shock. Hannah! Oh, who cares? She snapped. Your girlfriend already knows. I didn't know what to do. Sam had cheated on me, but everyone knew I had cheated back. Whose side would they take? Hannah looked at me viciously. Now I know. That's how you blackmail people. You want everybody.
Serena! Serena! We'll find diamonds! We'll find diamonds! No, come so ya.
Hey, stop it. Ada dua Mia kade.
Show me. We're there from alive right now. Yeah, from FIFA? Come. Come down here.
Why?
You can't tell where.
She wants a cup. You can't come back. Why? You have to stay right there,
She
so.
will come back, come. See me there from a live stream. Yeah, go.
Stay right there, so.
I cannot see no. At the cool shit with there. We didn't have cool shit. Come go down there. Oh, let me show you. I'm just my mind. Man, just mine off my diamonds. Sorry guys, but I just find diamonds for the first time because I was strict mine.
Even teachers heard about what I had done at my previous school, and I could tell they looked at me with contempt. I don't know whether it was my own stupidity or just their bias, but I never got an A in that final year of high school. Now, I realize what a huge mistake I had made. I never should have manipulated people like that. I turned something amazing, the miraculous return of my hearing, into something of a weapon. I never should have done it. Well, I've learned my lesson now.
Sorry guys about that.
Teenage guy.
Man, I was so happy you said I got diamonds. I screamed and go touch
each other
my
at
sister.
video games and boasting about girls we've been out with. My grades were average and my family was boring and ordinary. My parents were rarely ever home because they were always busy working. So most of the time I was home babysitting my two younger twin brothers. Well, one day my average life spiraled out of control. But before I tell you about how it spiraled out of control, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And when you do, something amazing will happen today. As soon as I got up, I could sense that something was wrong. I hopped out of bed to get my brothers ready for school as usual. I opened my bedroom door and began walking down the stairs. When I was halfway down the stairs, I saw the figure of an unfamiliar man standing in the living room. He was poking some buttons on the television. It was extremely unlikely that my parents would let him in. We never had visitors. Was he a thief? I was terrified. Mom! Dad! I shouted. There's someone in the house! I screamed. The man turned around instantly and smiled at me. Good morning, Simon. We were waiting for you before we started breakfast. Go, sit at the table. Hurry, he said. Who are you? Who invited you over for breakfast? I asked. You're such a silly boy. Stop your jokes. Hurry, or you'll be late for school, he said. I went to the dining room, hoping my parents would have some explanation for this strange man. When I walked in, I was shocked. Sitting around the table were 4 people. An old lady, a younger woman, and 2 little girls. They all had red hair and green eyes. I had never even seen these complete strangers in our neighborhood before, and I had no idea who they were. Yay, Simon's up, shouted one of the girls. What? Who are you? How do you even know my name? I asked. Haha, Mommy, Simon is being silly again, she said to the woman. Good morning, son. Why don't you sit down? I made your favorite food, the woman said. Why did you call me son? I don't even know who you are, I replied. Now, Simon, you're taking your jokes a little too far, said the strange man as he walked in. We've been waiting all morning for you to wake up. Eat your breakfast and get ready for school, he continued. He sounded stricter this time. I was totally confused, but I decided I'd figure out what this all was later. I ate breakfast and then left. As I was walking to school, I started to feel extremely scared. I still hadn't seen my parents that morning, and I wanted to know why they invited people over for breakfast and then left me there alone. Also, why did this woman call me son? I took out my cell phone and tried to call my mom, but it rang twice and then I heard nothing. I tried calling my dad, but it wouldn't ring at all. The last option was to go to my brother's elementary school to find out if they were okay. It was completely odd that they had left the house before me, because I'd always walk them to school. I quickly changed directions and headed towards their school. When I got there, I went straight to their classroom and signaled to their teacher so she'd come to talk to me outside. "Good morning, Miss Harper. I haven't seen my brothers this morning. Are James and Oliver okay?" I asked. "James and who?" she asked. "My twin brothers, James and Oliver. They're supposed to be in your class. Are they here?" I said. "I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anybody in my class with those names. I don't even think we have..."
Guys, I got diamonds. I can make diamonds. But I'm not going to spend all my diamonds. I'm going to make a chest, put my diamonds in there, and start it. Not a place to live, guys, because I don't quite know where I'm stuck in this cave. Mining away. Serena! Serena! No, we have to. Oh!
"There are people in this house who are not authorized to be here," said one of the cops. "What? This is my house, and only my family is inside," he replied with an innocent and confused expression on his face. "Liar!" I screamed. "You're not even from this area. I've never seen you before in my life," I screamed. I turned back to the cops. "He's a madman, and he's lying to you," I said. "Simon, what is all of this about?" "I'll show you proof that I own this house," he said to the cop. He invited them inside and went to get a folder. He opened it and handed some papers to the cop. "Our son has been acting a bit strange lately. We apologize for the inconvenience," said the strange man. "Well, you've got to get him some help. Cops are very busy and we don't really have time for this," the cop replied. "What? You believe him? I don't know who these people are. Please, help me," I said, but before I could finish, the cops had left. "Simon, please calm down. Go to school and we'll talk about this later," he said. "I don't know who you are and these strange people are, but I'll get to the bottom of this and you'll be sorry." I screamed at him and stormed off. I ran to school, and when I got there, I planned to go straight to the principal's office. In the hallway, I bumped into my close friend, Kyle. "Hey, you're late today," he said. "Kyle, listen, something really weird is happening. This morning, I woke up and my family was gone. My house was full of people I'd never met before in my life. A mom and dad, a grandmother, and 2 girls. They all look alike, and they pretended like they've always been there. I don't know where my real parents are or my brothers are. I called the cops, but they did nothing. I'm totally freaked out, and I don't know what to do," I said. "Dude, you're totally off your rocker. Your brothers, you say? You've never had brothers. You just have 2 little sisters, Eloise and Anna," he laughed. "Anyway, hurry up, or you're going to be late for chemistry," he added while continuing to laugh. He walked away, and I ran towards the office. "I need to speak to Mr. Harris. It's an emergency," I said to the secretary. "Okay, just hold on 1 second, Simon." She smiled at me and got up to get him. He came out shortly after. "Simon, shouldn't you be in class? This better be a real emergency," Mr. Harris said while motioning for me to enter his office. I sat down and explained the situation to him while he looked at me with a serious face. When I finished, he looked at me sternly. "So you say the people in your house aren't your family. However, the people you described to me are the people I've always known to be your parents. Do you think I have time for jokes? I'm a very busy man. Have you been taking anything?" he asked. I was bewildered. Taking anything? What do you mean? Like drugs? I replied. Teenage boys tend to experiment sometimes. I'm just letting you know it's dangerous, and if you're taking anything, you need to stop. Anyway, I'm going to speak to the school counselor about this. You need to talk to someone, he said. And quite frankly, they don't pay me enough to deal with crazy students, he muttered under his breath. Mr. Harris, what do you mean? I am completely clean, and I've never tried a drug in my life. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm telling the truth. Why won't you believe me? I screamed. Make your way to the counselor's office immediately. I will call her right now, he replied emotionlessly. I could not believe it. I got up and turned away, feeling defeated. I slowly made my way towards the counselor's office. When I arrived, she was waiting for me. Principal Harris just called. He sounded worried. Have a seat, Simon.